around $2, maybe less. It's like $2.99. It's like $2.99. Can I get a hallelujah for $1 a piece? $1 a piece would just be $1. Can I get a hallelujah? Kapow! Right around $2, $2, maybe less. Hey guys, I am super excited to bring you an update on a video from way back in 2008. For the past couple of years, people have been asking me to update this, and it's finally here. It is the top 10 dirt cheap products worth trying, and I'm also going to be doing the top 10 high-end products worth trying. That'll be kind of the part 2 to this one. So what kind of brought this video back to my mind was I did the top 10 under 10 tag, and then some people said, hey, why don't you do your favorite products under $5? And then I thought, I bet I can do you one better. And in this video, everything's under $3. Under $3. Some is real close to $3, like $2.99, but I mean, under $3. There are some brand new finds in this video. There are some old favorites. And you guys know I am trying new products constantly, so if something goes in this video that you've heard about before, chances are it's beat out some other things along the way. You know what I'm saying? So top 10 dirt cheap products worth trying, real favorite things. My first thing is something kind of new. I'm a little bit in shock about this. This was a find at Fred's Super Dollar, I think it is, Fred's Dollar Store. It's a chain dollar store basically, and I'd never seen this brand before. It's called Ioni Cosmetics, I-O-N-I, and this is the blush, this gorgeous kind of reddish orange blush. It looks more orange in person, and the shade is Ecstasy. This is a matte blush. This is not tested on animals. This is made in the USA. I did a little research and found that this brand is put out by the same manufacturer of LA Splash Cosmetics. That's not LA Color, but LA Splash. That's sometimes sold in Ulta. This brand recently launched in like 2012, so it's not in a lot of places yet, but the pigmentation of this blush is intense. I love it. I'm actually wearing it today, and I think you can see a little bit more of that peachy orangey tone, but man, I love this. I think it's gorgeous, and I so want to go back and try some more things. The only other things I bought at the time, because I was just really unfamiliar with the brand, I bought a couple pairs of eyelashes, which I haven't tried yet, but man, this blush really spoke to me when I saw it in the store. I believe it was right around $2, maybe less, and I'm so glad I picked it up. Now an old face favorite, my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer in Sunny. This might be the third or fourth of these that I've had. I mean, I love this bronzer. This is a great, totally matte bronzer. This was in my original video back in 2008, and to this day, I continue to recommend this as a great bronzer for people with fair skin. I don't feel like it gives off too much color. I am wearing it today, and it's just kind of something to warm up my skin tone. I've been sunless tanning some, so it kind of gets my face more in line with my body. But Jordana lip liners, oh my gosh, love these so much. I know I've probably recently talked about these, but these are probably some of my most used lip liners for a great pink that works with like a whole range of pink lipsticks or glosses. Baby Berry, you want that one for your pink lip liner. A great neutral one, which I'm wearing with the lip look I have on today, is Towny. Perfect for your nude lips all the way to a little bit deeper neutral lip. And then another one that I love so much is Plush Plum. So if you wear a lot of plum and berry lip colors, that's a great option for you too. These are like $1.99 or 2 for $3. I find them at Walgreens. They are so smooth and creamy. If you've not yet tried these, there's a good range of colors too. So if you're looking for just that right lip liner shade, I think you'll find it with these. So excited about this new lip product, and this was something I kind of put in my collection and rediscovered recently, and it's from NYC. It's a lipstick. No, it's not the sheer red that I love. I still love that one, but this one I think I might like a little bit more. It's the City Duet 2-in-1 lip color. Okay, so there are 2 shades in one stick. Kapow. This is called the Red Hots. So one shade is a really true red. If you're familiar with NYC Sheer Red, this is a little bit more of a true red than that. That one's just a hair deeper, which I do think makes it fairly wearable, but this one just has a little more brightness to it. It's beautiful. And on the other side, you have kind of a corally color. Why is it cool to have 2 shades in one? Well, I think it's fun because you can like brighten up the center of your lower lip with this lighter shade and then put the red elsewhere. You could just do like the ombre lip trend and make it just kind of light in the center and darker around the outsides. Let me swatch it for you here. there's your two colors. Really rich and creamy and pigmented, and they really are fun to wear together or alone. Okay, my other lip favorite recently, which if you haven't heard me talk about this yet, you need to catch up on my old videos, and these are the e.l.f. Lip Balm Tints. These are $2 each. I have the shades in Berry and Nude. I actually mixed the two for this lip today. Mostly the Nude, but I added in a little bit of the Berry, but basically these remind me of the L'Oreal Hip Jelly Balms. The color on these is pretty impressive for what they are. You know, like you think they'd just be a little pot of some kind of translucent, transparent lip gloss, but they give off color, and they have a nice kind of vanilla sugary scent, a nice little bit of flavor to them as well. So there's Nude and there's the red. Nicely moisturizing, extremely comfortable on the lips. I would so recommend those. Swatch cleanup. I know I talk about Wet n Wild eyeshadows all the time, but the truth is they actually come in under my $3 price limit for this video, so I had to give a shout out to my trios that I love. We've got Walking on Eggshells. We've got Knock on Wood. This is a really fun one too if you haven't checked that out. Beautiful burgundy in that kit. Silent Treatment, all-time favorite, great smoky eye. Also, Don't Steal My Thunder if you like the grays, the silvers, and that kind of a smoky eye. So those are great. Something I haven't talked about as much from the Wet n Wild line, and these are even cheaper. These are $1.99 a piece, and they are the singles. Have you checked out the singles? Some of these I think have like cult followings, like the Brulee. This is a great matte creamy shade. Remember how I talked about matte creamy colors in my recent Best in Beauty video? I've mentioned Milani French Vanilla. This is a lot like Milani French Vanilla. Loving using these matte creamy colors as the highlight. They make the blend of your highlight and your kind of transition or crease shade so flawless when you use a matte shade there. So I love Brulee. Lots of people like their taupe shades. Here's Nutty. This is a gorgeous color. Great kind of for one shadow look because concentrated, it really picks up the light, but it could go in your crease as well. And then one more pretty shade here is Penney. And this kind of makes me think rose gold, but it is very peachy, very goldeny, gorgeous, gorgeous shade. And again, those are super inexpensive. And how nice would these be like depotted into a Z palette too? Another thing I am really impressed with eyeshadow-wise are the e.l.f. Custom Compacts. They're the little white compacts that say Elements on them. These are $1, and then you can fill them with your choice of $1 eyeshadow pans. I realize that total this would have cost $5, but really I'm thinking about the fact that you could get any shadow you want and it would just be $1. You wouldn't have to put it in here. You could add it to your Z palette as well, but I've made a couple of these palettes with some shades that I really enjoy. I've got more of a neutral one here. Moonstone, fantastic, kind of grayish taupe color. And I'm mentioning these not just because they're cheap. I did not just throw things into this video just because, oh hey, that's a cheap thing, I'll talk about that. But I'm mentioning these because they're really high quality for what you have to spend. There's Pink Ice, I love that shade. There's a gorgeous teal, look at that, barely touched it, love these. Red Cherry number 43 false lashes. Can I get a hallelujah? These are my favorite false eyelashes and they are $2.50. $2.50 for these puppies, and I love them to pieces. Number 43. I'm also wearing a pair today. I love the length, I love the thickness, they're just perfect, they're lightweight on the eyes, just the right shape and length to go across my lid, and you can find these online in a lot of different places. Some of you might even find them in stores, but I know the Makeup Geek site sells these. I think loveeyelashes.com recently sold out of these, but if you Google, you will find a lot of retailers that have these. So my next couple of things are brushes. They're $1 a piece, so this will be my number 9 and my number 10 of this list. And I think if you have these brushes plus like a fluffier crease brush, you can come out with pretty much any eye look you really want to do. I mean, it's just that simple. One is the e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush. I've had this for years. I have cleaned it so many times. This is still an amazing brush that I spent $1 on, and this is your pack-on brush. You're gonna pack it on your lid. You can maybe pull it up into the crease a little bit, but great for just that concentrated application of shadow. This works well with also like loose pigments, anything you really want to press on, pack on, build up color with. That's great. The other one that I love so much, and it was more of a relatively recent discovery, is the eye crease brush. Also $1. This is a very small type crease brush. To show you in comparison to my eye, this is great for getting shadow exactly where you want it to go. I used it for my like outer corner color. I've got a plum in there, and it was just perfect for precisely getting that shadow where I want it. So you apply it and then you can buff it out with a bigger brush. But if you feel like your eye looks are looking muddy, are looking like shadows are just, you know, constantly overlapping more than you want, but you want a more targeted application, get a brush like this. Get your shadow in there, then blend it out. This is awesome. All right, guys, that's it. That's my top 10 dirt cheap products worth trying. I really rounded up some things that I feel passionately about, that I use all the time. And hey, they're all under $3, which is really exciting to me. So thank you so much for taking time to watch, and also keep an eye out for my top 10 high-end products worth trying. That'll be coming soon. See you guys later.